Trump there. Let's watch it one more time. We have to watch it one more time. I like watching Trump as much as possible. So just listen to what he says there.
And human achievement. There's never been anything like it. And I don't think you've ever seen anything like it. And most people have no idea what the hell it is. You know that, right? So what happens when they figure it out? That's going to really be something. Bitcoin is not just a marvel of technology. As you know, it's a miracle of cooperation and human achievement.
Okay. So he's absolutely right. And I think that as Bitcoiners who are here now, I think we really take that for granted. I think there's us and the people who aren't in Bitcoin yet. I think that there's a lot of people out there who really believe that they've missed the boat on Bitcoin. They think that because the price went from $5 to 60,000 that it's done and it's peaked. But little do they know, nobody knows what the hell is going on here. The average person has no clue what's happening in Bitcoin. And so that there's a bunch of opportunity that lies within that. And so this is the post I put out yesterday. Everyone wishes they were earlier in Bitcoin. Everyone does, including myself. I'm sure you do too. I'm sure everybody in this chat here and listening to this after went through something in their life where somebody told them to buy Bitcoin back in 2014, 15, 16, 17. Sometime during that time frame, somebody told you to buy Bitcoin and you didn't. And there's a lot of people who regret that. So I said, but you have to realize that 99% of people who bought Bitcoin back in those days, 2014, do not have that Bitcoin anymore. They either sold it for a profit when it doubled, sold it when it crashed because they got scared, locked themselves out because they didn't know what they were doing. They got hacked because it was very easy to do back then. Nobody knew what the hell was going on. Still don't. Or they lost it on an exchange. There's been a bunch of exchanges go down through the years here in Canada and the US, most recently FTX. But before that, there was Mt. Gox, who just finally got their coins back this year. But understand that you are much more equipped now than they were then. You have much more conviction. There's a lot bigger network. There's future presidents of the United States talking about it. You're in a much better spot now than they were then. And you're golden if you can manage your emotions and if you can invest in a good setup to keep your Bitcoin safe. Buying Bitcoin is easy, protecting it is hard, and hodling requires a great conviction and mental fortitude. You're going to be tempted because what we have to understand here is that the majority of capital has not flowed into Bitcoin yet. It's coming, but it's not here yet. And when it comes, there's only so much Bitcoin available. So what they're going to do is they're going to run up the price of Bitcoin, and people like me and people like you are going to be very tempted to sell that Bitcoin. Every person, company, country, and AI on earth is going to want your Bitcoin. Forget the price and forget the regrets. Protect what you have at all costs and focus your energy on earning more Bitcoin. A short poem by Jor. But it's absolutely true. And Trump understands it. He realizes that the majority of people have no idea what's going on here in Bitcoin. And he said, imagine what happens when they figure it out. It's going to really be something, because it is. It is. There's so many people, there's so many companies who are yet to buy Bitcoin. 99%. If you looked at the percentage of people who own Bitcoin right now, and then if you drilled even further, the people who actually have conviction and understand Bitcoin right now, it's a sliver of the earth. And if this thing does what we think it's going to do, and everybody wants Bitcoin, everybody needs Bitcoin, think about how valuable your Bitcoin is going to be. As Trump says, that's really going to be something. He gets it. He understands it. I know there's a lot of people shitting on Trump, saying that he does not understand Bitcoin, but I have a much different opinion on that. So if you don't like it, too bad. Okay.